One thing I love about embroidery hoops is how versatile they are. Today I'm going to show you how you can make this little memo board out of one. It's a cute way to display notes and little photos, and it's super easy to make. Let me show you what you need to make this. So I chose to use a 9-inch hoop, which is a really good size. I've also got 2 pieces of material. I've got a pretty fabric to go on top, but I've also got a base layer of calico to go underneath. If you've been here a while, you will know I always use 2 pieces of fabric to keep it nice and secure in the hoop. Next up, you will need some ribbon. I've gone for pink to match my gingham fabric. You will also need some mini wooden pegs and some pinking shears or scissors to cut around the fabric later on. That's everything you'll need, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is to separate the hoop, so undo the fastening and lay the inner hoop down on the table. Now grab your calico and lay it on top of the hoop. Make sure you've got it nice and central and you're happy with the position. Once you've done that, grab your pattern fabric, or in my case I've got this gingham fabric, and lay that over the top. Again, make sure it's central and you're happy with the position. Now grab your ribbon. I've cut mine into 3 pieces and I'm going to place one here in the centre of the hoop, just making sure that's nice and central. Now I'm going to grab another length of ribbon and I'm going to put it above, and then grabbing the third one, I'm just going to pop it below. Don't worry if you've got a lot overhanging because we're going to trim it down. Once you're happy with the positioning of your ribbon, grab the outer hoop and pop it on top. Give it a push to hold the fabric and the lengths of ribbon in place. Now my fabric is looking a little loose. Ideally I want it to be a bit tighter, so I'm going to work my way around the edge, pulling the lengths of ribbon first. Then I'm going to work my way around the edge, pulling the fabric, and this will give it a really nice smooth finish. Here we go, that is looking so much better. That's really nice and secure in there now. So the next step, I'm going to grab my pinking shears and we're going to cut around the edge of the hoop, get rid of all of this excess fabric. So I'm just working my way around the edge just like this, trimming the ends of the ribbon as I go as well. Here we go, so I've trimmed this down. Ignore the slightly wonky edge. This is okay because we're going to hide it now using my favourite method for backing a hoop. For this, I've got a needle ready with some embroidery thread. We've gone for pink just to match the aesthetic. And what I'm going to do is work running stitch around this excess fabric. So just weaving the needle in and out, and this is going to create a lovely drawstring effect on the back, and it's going to really put it together nicely. If you want to learn more about this method, make sure you check out the full tutorial over on my channel. Now I've finished the stitching, I'm going to pull the thread and it's going to draw it all in. And now to secure it, I'm just going to tie the ends of the thread in a knot. Here is our finished memo board. Let's add some things to it. To decorate it, I'm using these little wooden pegs. I found these in my local crafts shop and thought they would be perfect. So first of all, I've got a Polaroid of our little dog. I'm just going to attach that on. That's going to hold that in place really nicely. I'm going to add another Polaroid just down here. What I love about this is you can add things and move them around really easily until you're happy with how it looks. So here is my finished board. I'm a big fan of keeping things from our holidays, so I've added some bits from one of my favourites and a playing card from our most recent trip to Croatia, as we spent a lot of time playing gin rummy. I'm so happy with this, it's looking really cute. Will you be giving this one a go? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Happy stitching.